I'm not going to put in much of an effort this week because Tamayomi certainly didn't. The episode begins with the final innings of Shin Koshiyaga's first round matchup with Kagamori, where our girls finally figure out their opponent's weakness and attack it for a 6-run inning. The game ends in a semi-clever way where Yoshino informs Yomi that she will be pitching the final inning, only for Yomi to end the game suddenly on a walk-off hit that triggers the mercy rule. Yomi is initially bummed to find out that the game finishes before she has the chance to pitch, not realizing that she ended the game herself with her clutch hit. It's pretty cute and original. Otherwise, nothing much of interest happens. One thing I noticed in this episode is how much the show distorts girls' participation in Japanese high school baseball. We see a shot of the Saitama prefectural bracket with dozens of teams set in the knockout round, much like how it would look for the boys' bracket. But as Cinderella 9 taught us last year, official high school girls' baseball clubs are still rare in Japan, and prefectural tournaments don't yet exist as there aren't enough schools to fill out a bracket. All the school needs to do to secure a spot in the national tournament is simply ask for an invitation. Of course, I'm getting all that information from an anime and not an actual news source, so it's entirely possible that Cinderella 9 is full of it and prefectural tournaments do exist for Japanese girls' baseball. But I have a feeling that Cinderella 9's info leans closer to the truth than Tamayomi's, as Tamayomi stretches its narrative to an extreme. As we see the powerhouse school Ryokan preparing for their matchup against our heroes, we learn that the school draws over 100 members to its club as one of the nation's premier girls' baseball schools. I don't know enough about girls' baseball to dispute this claim, but I find it highly suspect. Anyway, that's all I really have. Most of my thoughts about this episode have to do with peripheral stuff, as you can see. We're heading into the last 3 episodes of the show, and based on the timing, I would expect a 3-episode arc where our heroes put up a good fight against Ryokan, but end up losing in the end. Lesson learned, fight continues, yada yada. And I wish that would be a fitting conclusion for this show, but it's hard to say that it's putting up much of a fight at all. Tamayomi is pretty bad, so let's hope that the final stretch can find at least some salvation.